Another revealing story of British aircraft production comes with a visit by Pathé Gazette cameramen to a factory where men and women are building and assembling large numbers of the celebrated Boulton Defiant fighter aircraft. From the maze of precision instruments and workshop tools are being fashioned the planes which produced one of the first air surprises of the war. Over the beaches of Dunkirk, the Germans got the shock of their lives when, after getting on the tails of the Defiants, they were shot down apparently from nowhere. The backward-firing, power-operated four-gun turret ripped the Luftwaffe planes to pieces. In the tail unit assembly shop, girl operatives rivet the sections and fit the outer metal skin to the tailplane. With the increasing development of night-flying interceptors, the Defiant has proved an excellent night fighter and is now sharing that important duty with the Beaufighter, the American-built Havoc, and others. Elevators and rudders are here being covered. The fabric is then given its doping process. Sewing is an operation which calls for infinitely more skill than ordinary stitching. Later on, when construction is completed, the whole machine will be sprayed with the black paint worn by all our night fighters. The gun turret, the real sting of the Defiant, and the air screw spinner and engine cowlings are fitted. A final check-up on the retractable landing gear, and another fine machine takes its place in the line drawn up on the tarmac. Before delivery to any squadron, the planes are taken up by test pilots, men who, as physicians of the air, diagnose every characteristic of each plane as they subject it to a whole catalogue of excessive tests. The first time this type of machine was used on a large scale, one squadron shot down 37 German fighters and bombers without loss, and in 3 days accounted for 60 enemy aircraft. Powerful, defiant, and as dauntless as the brood that gave it birth.
So the next step on our leg of this journey of the Defiant is the wings, the most important thing of any aircraft, to be honest. Here's the lower wing section that fits onto the body, and just by test fitting that piece onto that like that has a nice I don't know, it has a nice fit, let's put it that way, like that. So that's really nice, I like it. But the important thing is the wheel wells. Now, excuse me, the wheel wells are actually, it says to paint them in silver colour, but then I changed my mind and decided to paint them in the green, the cockpit green. Most people do it in the green, so I thought, okay, why not? And also moulded in there, I think you can see, is the wiring for the actual gear legs. So I painted a few of them in blue and mostly in yellow, and that's there, fits nicely into there like so. So I'm just going to glue this down, and then so yeah, the main the wings, the most important thing of any aircraft. I do like the moulding Airfix have done, which you'll see later, is actually very good. Just check on the underside, see if it's alright. Okay, so I might need some clamps on there, like so, on there. Yep, that'll do fine on that one. The other side, yeah, I might need another clamp on that side. If I can find another clamp, that would be useful. Oh dear me. How come I cannot find anything when I really need it? Like so. Like that. So, yeah, that's really good. So I'm going to put that there. Now the wings, you see in the instructions, you glue these two pieces on. Now these are actually very, very good pieces because not only do they help with lining the top wing up with this wing, but they also provide a structure for in the middle so you don't result in breaking the plastic as it goes across, which you'll see in a minute, so hopefully when this is dried out. Once the wheel well is dry, we'll put the top part onto these lot, and then we'll continue with the build. Right, so the wheel well is dry and intact still. Wonderful, look at that, beautiful, no problem whatsoever. Right, the next thing to do is actually put the wings on. Now I'm just going to show you what I mean by it. So that goes on like that. So if you see there's some ridges here, well this part slots into here to then give it some structure within the wings, so like that. So press down and see what I mean, it gives it a nice structure. So that's the first time I've ever seen Airfix do that, and to my nice astonishment it's absolutely amazing. So I really do hope to see Airfix kits like this in the future. So I forgot about them. Put some in the injector pin marks along there. That slots. Get the first one right. You said that's snapping just like that. That is in perfectly. Wow. Let me take the like that. That's perfect. So right, like that. Just going to put some glue on this side, like so. That one there. That one, like so. Now like that. There you have it. So I'll put that on there like that. Oh, interesting. Oh, no. This is the trouble with the Airfix plastic, that it does not want it to mould properly on. See what I mean? See what I mean? It just keeps popping off whenever. Just no grip. But in a way that's a good. Pegs. Stupid bloody thing, I absolutely hate it. Perfect. Like that. Right. I think I'm going to let that dry for a minute. Right, so let this dry, and the top wing is fully on. Next part to do is these two little bits at the end here. They come on this sprue. This is going to be fun now. I don't know why, but the new Airfix, the new plastic Airfix is making, I should, you know, I was actually say that wrong. I was going to say the new Airfix the plastic is making. Right, I'll rephrase that. The new plastic Airfix is making at the minute is absolutely beyond my belief. I mean, the old kits they used to produce, Jesus, they've developed very well. But however, the old kits can be very, very fun to build as well as the new ones. So they are. So right, that goes in there. Oh, I missed that part off the front. Be very gentle and trim that bit off. Take a sanding sponge in. Like so, sand that smooth. So that fits in. Like that, so. Wow! That will fit. That's perfect. Well, I might just sand that down a bit. Just a touch like that. A bit on the end there. Ah, perfect. Look at that. Wow. A little drops on there, like so. That goes on there. And the glue can go in the lines here. Wow, I'm over the moon by that. Look at that. That is superb. Now I'm going to need a peg on that end. This end anyway, if it wants to go on. Help me. Why? It's so frustrating. Just why? Like so. Right, so that's on there like that. Jesus, why does nothing fit? Well, I don't mean fit, I mean... no grip whatsoever. Oh, that's fitted in nice, that has. Wow. Perfect. Ouch. I've just hit my hand with the hot lamp. So... wow, that is really nice. That is excellent. Wow, I'm over the moon by that. But here's the difficult part. I've got to put the next piece on. Which is like that. And that piece. And then repeat the process. Like so. What's got noises in the background? We've got Family Fortunes on. I think he's actually still fast asleep. I don't know. Just cut off like that. Another part about this plastic that is the plastic is very sharp to handle. Very sharp indeed. Ouch. Right, let's sand that smooth. Like that. And again, once again, same technique. A couple of droplets on this support beam, whatever you want to call it here. That fits on like so. Okay, that was, yeah, he's awake now. Right, so that fits on there. On the edge of the wing here, I don't think you can actually see that. I definitely do need a mirror for how to sort stuff out. Right, let that dry for a good while and then come back and see how it is. Right, so here we are. We've got the main wings in portion. I'm just checking if there's anything else that needs to be assembled for these wings, and no, there is not. While the camera was off, I did add the ailerons, I think they are called, on the wing edge. They are a bit weird how they come out much further than the actual wing. If you notice across there, they actually come a bit further out. Now, problem with the wings, there's nothing at all a bit of a problem. It's just actually the edges of where the top wing and the bottom wing end up. If you notice in the lights, there are, where these two parts here, they don't fully match up, so a bit of sanding will be needed there. The wing edges, this side is perfectly fine, but however this side will need some sanding and some cutting around the edge there in order to get in one full wing. So that's going to be a bit of a pain, I think. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to sand off when I come round to it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to assemble this fuselage half to the second one. Let's have a look, see how this goes. That slots in like so, and that's in there. Apparently this is a very good fit actually, this one. Just some in the edge there. Alright, let's let that sit there for a minute. I have to say, this kit is absolutely astonishingly beautiful. I absolutely love it so far. It is still very much beautiful. Better than the first one I did, first Defiant. As I mentioned in some of my videos, I do mention about it being thrown into the spares box when it was finished because nothing was right on it. Now look at this. The fuselage shaft, you notice on here, you've got to kind of squeeze it in order to fit it in properly. So I'm going to drop more glue to these edges along here. Like so. Squeeze in like that. Alright, just going to press there for a minute. Hopefully that should dry. Oh, hold on a minute. Right. Now while we're at it, we're going to do this side now, which requires the same method. Dear oh dear. Right, well, that's just going in place beautifully. So I'm just holding this for a couple of minutes, pressing firmly down. Well, not firmly, just a bit, applying pressure to it, a bit more pressure like that. It is not a great deal of a good fit. Let's see, that's in there. Well, that's sort of the back part out to let it dry. It's just this fuselage half here, on both sides actually. So I'm going to let that dry for a minute or so. Well, it's just this front fuselage here. I don't want to press down too much because of the nice lovely detail inside that cockpit. It might break something there, so I'm not going to wreck a load of it. But anyway, it's absolutely beautifully moulded. I absolutely like it, this kit. And I've actually got the full swing of it, so I am going to carry on. Also, oh, that's another thing, the back here, that needs a bit of gluing. Oh dear, hold on a minute. I might have to press in a bit down here. I get a cocktail stick. Press this part back out. Like so. We've got to be careful on this. Like so. Yep, that's that sorted. Right, well, I think we can conclude on that. I'm going to finish and touch this up with a different, some sanding, and try and make it look really better. But however, it is a very good kit, so... Right, thank you for watching this part. This is the end of part 4, so hope you enjoyed it. Part 5 will be very much soon, and we'll do the tail with that next part. Right, I shall see you later. Cheers and goodbye for now.